Hello everybody, welcome back to Lower Grumpkin. Yes, I've been having a bit of a shifty round. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need doing. Number one is I need to actually build. I've built all these houses made of stone. These ones not so much. That is pretty much my job for the foreseeable future, unless something particularly exciting happens. I've got a lot of builders, I've got a lot of things to do. The food situation is okay for now. Let's just quickly watch the food situation. Yeah, it's sort of hovering about 48, 50,000. Oh, and we've got a merchant. We might as well go see what the merchant's got. Oh, the merchant's got, like, stuff. No. I think we can do better. Right, the next job is we are going to, I think what we actually need to do is we actually need to start heading northwards, because otherwise I am going to run out of space relatively soon. And I really want to build in a bridge across the entire length of that lake, just because I can. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. First things first, let's decide where it's going to go across. Well, from the town hall, I think. Yep, from the town hall. Boop, 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 boop. No, can't do it from there. It's a shame. It would have been so good. Across here? Yes! That is... Let's count this. 96 stone and 384 logs. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause that first, because that seems logical, and then through this mountain we're going to build a tunnel, because tunnels are definitely something that probably, geez, maybe not there, I guess around by the paddock, this way, there. That makes things easier. We're going to build a tunnel, because what they like to do when they're building bridges, they like to do a couple of taps here, and then they like to go all the way up there and give a couple of taps there. So if I've got a tunnel, that makes it, they don't have to go around the entire mountain, just through it. And yes, I am building this bridge just because it's there. That's pretty much the whole thing. So let's take the tunnel to one side. And what I'm going to do is hang on, let's have a look at the stone cutters. Have we I say stone cutters. How's the quarry looking? No, that's not the quarry. Oh, quarry's doing fine. Quarry's doing fine. We've got enough logs for the foresters' logs, not for very much longer. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to pause, and when things get fun, I will come back to you. Right, the tunnel is now built. It is now time, because I can, to unpause the bridge. Oh, what's trading merchant got? Got cabbages, got plums, got nuts, got apples, I think. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? We've got pecans, got squash. People dying of old age because you're old people. You know what? Let's buy some ale, because my people deserve some ale, because they're good people. Come on, all the beer. 35 and nuts to it. There you go. Bring more beer next time and we'll be fine. So we've got how many logs? Okay, so I've single-handedly destroyed like the universe. These are all the houses that are being upgraded currently. As you can see, we've got lots more stone that's needed. I have another quarry somewhere ready to get started, I think. Food is still going up. That's a good thing. Food is still going up. There's the mine. Where's the quarry? Where's the other quarry? There's the other quarry. Why is that being worked? I didn't want that one to be worked. Oops. Okay, well you go and work in the other quarry, because the other quarry's still got places for you. And that will actually help me out a lot, instead of the quarry where you've been working like your entire lives. Anyway, come on. It's time to build the bridge. We shall call this the bridge to Upper Grumpkin, I suppose, because why not? Oh, stone road. Because why not? Really? Anyway, going back into building lots of houses mode, and oh, there goes my phone. Cracking. And I'll see you once, like, either the bridge has been done or things have been happening. Wow, lots of people are dying. Good. I think we found a seed that we don't actually have. Chestnut is one that I cannot see on that list. I am not sure what this seed is. However, let's find out. So we got potatoes. Is it pumpkins? I can't see pumpkins. Oh, I thought, for some reason I thought we had pumpkins. You know what? Let's order just once. Let's buy the chestnut seeds because we can. And since we've got a lot of steel tools, let's do it with those. How's our coats looking? Why not? Since they're there. And then how much firewood do we need? Overpaying by 20 units, so 70? Oh, for goodness sake. 10. There we go. Trade. Dismiss. Okay, so we need to know another... What's a chestnut? A chestnut would be an orchard, wouldn't it? Let's just double check. Yeah. Orchard. Orchard, orchard. Where would we put an orchard? Oh, down here on the lovely space that's designated for food and production and stuff. Orchard. Orchard is too large. Can't place that there. There we go. And we need to do that chestnuts, and then we need 3 for that. Let's put an extra one on that field because that's what I've been doing with all these fields is I've just added like extra people in just so things get planted and get done accurately. Bridge not so, you know, built yet. I mean, look at it. It's huge. It's huge. It's probably the biggest bridge I've built. Yeah, I've built one and got an achievement for it, but you know, it's not quite the same as my bridge. Okay, still upgrading houses, and I'm building a few more, like these 3 I've just built, just so people can still be moving out in population so we don't get that massive that we normally do. Terrific, we've got another blight. What orchard? The plum orchard. Okay. Well, let's turn that into, what have we got there? Apple. Let's turn that into, in fact, let's turn that into chestnut, and that one can be turned into peaches. Since we've only literally just started that one, it makes more sense to destroy that one than to keep things going. So would you people kindly cut down these trees of all kinds? Cut them down. Cut those down and all. Okay. Is the bridge nearly done? Come on, somebody, you got one more tap of the hammer before the massive bridge is done. And I ignore it completely because that's what always happens. Come on. Just smack it. There we go. Look, we have a giant bridge. Ah. I probably should put a decent road up from here to the tunnel. And what are we going to build up here? Actually, I was kind of hoping to make this my brewing station, as it were. It seems sensible. So let's start, as we mean to go on, with... where am I going to put this? I want to put it where everything's going to be. What's over here? Okay, let's... A quick lie over the land. In fact, this probably is where everything's going to be. I think, yeah, that's where our market's going to be. And then this is where brewing starts, because brewing is awesome. Stone roads, because I'm good like that. Like so. I said like so. Ta-da! Let's go have a look, see what he's got. Pumpkin seeds! Yes, this is everything that I've already got. Coats. And then firewood it up. Fire. Fire. Bow, bow, bow. I want you to burn. If you don't know, that's actually a song, but okay. So we need like the last field. The last field, and we should have a field of everything in it. It's possible that I don't actually have enough space. Oh. I do have enough space. There's a space here for a lovely, lovely pumpkin field. Oh. Slightly bigger. There we go. Pumpkin field, go! In fact, I haven't got the list of jobs and stuff here. People still tearing down houses and building them. But most of my houses are reserve of stone is low. It is kind of just a tad until we get this one going. It's 33% remaining, but it's nearly converted our entire house to, you know. Oh, it's nearly converted all our houses to stone so far, so it's doing well. That's coal. That's iron. Gonna have to start hooking up this one soon. Well, it's something to consider. We now have the achievement built from stone, which is 100 houses in a city built from stone, logically speaking. So, yeah, hopefully soon we should hit 600, and that gives you the title of village. Yes, you're not a village until you've hit 600 population. Yay! Nearly there. Nearly there. And then we can go for town, which is 900. Give me strength. Another infestation. What have we got here? Pears. Okay. Okay. Cut it all down. And we are planting pecans. There you go. Things are very slowly unraveling in the farming industry. Got another achievement called stonework. I am not sure what that is. I'm just gonna go look it up. Apparently it's produced 100,000 stone in a 100-year period, I think. We're doing quite well. I'm keeping an eye on the quarry here. Until I've got all the houses done, I'm not going to be doing too much. Just little tiny updates. And then we're going to start building the brewery district, which should be fun. I've actually opened up this mine now, because this one is getting to, what, 13%, and I just thought, you know, just do another one and possibly start siting another mine somewhere. I don't know how far. I don't even know if I can site another mine just that close to it. No, it's too hilly. Where can I site? I could put it over here somewhere. Kind of wanted to keep that area sort of clear though. There doesn't seem to be any good place to put a mine that's close enough to the others so that people don't have to walk as far. But no, no. We're going to have to put it up there somewhere, aren't we? Could put it there. Like right smack dab in the middle. Or I could put it sort of sideways, which is quite close to the mine. Okay, yeah, I think there. Pause that one though. What's the merchant got? No, I've had this seed merchant come by every like 5 minutes since I bought seeds. It's kind of disheartening actually. Okay, problem time. Problem time is we have 35 children after having 75 not so long ago. So I am doing emergency housing. And by emergency housing, I mean, oh my god, if these people don't get houses, my population's going to die. This is stuff that will be replaced later, or not at all, depending on how I feel. Probably not at all. So, yes. Quick emergency wooden house for the babies. Ugh. Looks like our pasture has developed. Hang on. Where are my other cows? My other cows are all the way... Oh, crikey. Cows are all the way across the map, so those cows are fine. I think probably kill them all. Kill them. Kill them. We'll put chickens in there somewhere else, I suppose. Ugh. Stupid cows. You're gonna die. What? Why are people... What? Eh? Why are people suddenly dying of starvation? Where are you going? Why? I don't remember. Okay. Whatever is up there, do not collect it. Cancel any removal. There is nothing up there that I told you to get. So, yeah, so we've got a few people dying off, which is bad news. The thing is, we're nearly at 100,000 food, and this is a tad galling, to say the least. Right. People now seem to be less stupid and more... Well, I suppose that opens up houses for more babies, I suppose. Jeez. You can't trust these people to do anything for themselves. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. Doctor, go. New doctor. Hooray. And back to more houses. We appear to have a death of old age afflicting my population. We have lots of new babies. The food's gonna go down. I put that cow pen over to chickens, like I said I was going to. And we've hit 100,000 food, so everything stops. And you know what? I'm not going to do a thing to stop it, because I am so tired of hearing that bong, bong, bong. Produce storage, goods for produce storage is low, or whatever. How's this one doing? That quarry is... This bong. This bong is the most annoying thing I have ever heard. So I've actually put somewhere along here, I think. 3 barns? 3 barns. Where did I put those barns? There. Hopefully those barns will stop that annoying bonging sound. Let's watch our crops wither in the field. Oh yes. Because apparently bringing in a crop or a harvest is just ridiculous. What crop is that? Squash. I guess squashes can last out the winter. That is actually good to know, that they actually can last a decent time in the field. Yeah, we kind of have an aging population at the moment. We're going through a dip. I mean, we've got enough kids to actually be coming up with. But I think what I might do next year is I might take off some of these fields and just not work. I might work the little ones, but I think I might just not work the others. That way we can have people up in the labourers until the student generation, as I like to call them, wakes up and starts growing up. I'm still dealing with houses, so yeah, things are going okay. It's not desperate, but we do seem to be having a dying elder issue. Right, as we're at problematic now, blimey, I can't word. Let's not work this field, or this field, or this field. In fact, let's not work any of them big fields. This one, this one, in fact, just none of the fields. What? Well, bum. Welcome to one of the few places I don't have a well. Here we go. Let's watch it all burn. Tra-la-la. Actually, let's go to the... Let's go here. No, I don't need you. Right. Let's watch it all burn. Go, people, go. Yep, there we go. Actually, that didn't catch fire as much as I thought it was going to. Huh. Okay, farmers. We now have... Because now I apparently only need 37 farmers. If I'm going to take off all the big fields. Right, so let's get everyone else back to where they were. Because I took a load of people off just to make sure. Foresters are 4. Okay, miners. You can go up to 15. Vendors don't need that many. Okay, we're back at where we were. And hopefully we can get another... Rebuild. That was not the worst fire that could have happened ever. Let's watch the food go down drastically. I mean, if actually I can keep the food relatively stable, that would be a good thing. Yep, food seems to be relatively stable, not gonna lie. It's been a year-ish without the fields now. And I would point out that we're still at 100,000 food. So whatever I'm doing, God, I almost feel like a pro. Almost, not quite. However, I will point out that I think that the firewood needs some work. Why did I close that? Because I'm an idiot. Yay! Yeah, it goes down to 97, then it goes back up, and then it goes down to 97, then it goes back up. So, yeah, why are people dying? Dying of old age. More old age people. More old people dying. People. We have an outbreak of dysentery. Who's sick? You're gathering food. This is our Landry. Our Landry is gathering food. He's not very happy. It's because I haven't got a lot of beer. Hopefully he should just head to the doctor's or to the hospital, or he'll just mooch around and just... No, there he goes. He's in hospital. He's the only person who got sick, hopefully. Let's hope he doesn't mooch about too often. We're actually close to the last houses. I think this last batch of houses I put in as emergency child houses, they're doing quite well. So yeah, we're going to demolish those, and then we shall be able to get on to the meat of this episode, which should be beer, because it always is. Right. Every house apart from... No, now every house is now stone. What that means is people are going to use less fuel, which means I have to worry about that less. However, that stone quarry is going off there without a hitch. This quarry has got lots remaining. These mines over here are slowly running out, so I'm going to... I've sighted 2 mines down here, which is not too far. Now it's time to get this average happiness up a decent amount. I figured this was probably... Our food has been hovering around 96%, 96,000 for ages, and we've got plenty of workers now. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this area to make beer and alcohol, and possibly put in a graveyard or two. It really depends, but first things first, let's put in a school, because it's always best to have an extra school. There. Okay, so extra school off there. We've got a couple of people over here already, but let's go with the stone houses, because why not? So 3 stone houses, and let's make a brewer. Resource production beer tavern. Ah, that's actually quite a nice little area there. Okay, we'll put a tavern there. This is going to be the first of many tavern. And we are going to actually put in a load of fruit trees and orchards and stuff. So I suggest we get that started. Let's put in some roads. You know what? Let's do stone roads. Right, let's road all around the marketplace. I'm glad I got the marketplace installed, because otherwise things could always get messy. So we've got a marketplace, and let's get a road out here. Whoa, I guess that bit's hilly. And I'm going to just start with a barn. Barns are useful. No, that's a tavern, darling. Barns are quite useful. Put it next to the tavern. And we're going to just get started with a couple of orchards here. Now, that's probably not where I want to put it. I think just behind the houses would be good for now. So it's a 15 by 15. Okay, let's get started with orchards, and hopefully we should... Oh, hello. Oh, you've seen fit to grace us with your presence. You know what? I am going to take those warm coats, just because I can. And I will take... In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to take that. Right, so this little area is beer and church. In fact, I should probably stick in another church at some point soon. You know what? Everyone needs a church around here. So, you know, despite my better judgment, you're going to have a church. And since this is the pleasure place, oh yes, the pleasure place, can also have a cemetery. Because apparently cemeteries make you incredibly happy. You can have one next to the church. So I'm going to wait for this stuff to get built. And if you look, my food is going up again. It's ridiculous how much food I have. But yay, food! Well, looky here. We've got the educated, which means we have at least a population... the entire adult population is educated for a period of about 4 years. So, yeah, we've done quite well. And by we, I mean everyone who's watched, because you did this. Does that sound sincere? I'm not sure if that sounds sincere or not. Right, so we've got ourselves a tavern, and we are going to stock ourselves. And when I get the orchard through, we're going to start making berry ale, because the gatherers' huts have got berries up the wazoo, I think. Where's the market? Do you have berries? Yeah, we've got like 700 berries, and like not an issue. However, all the other fruits are a bit iffy if I look down here. But I am going to be doing apples here and peaches and all the different kinds of fruits. Yes, you have to say fruit in that tone of voice, because what's wrong with you otherwise? Yeah, doing quite nicely. So we're going to have lots and lots of ale, many beers, and it should be fun. You know what, I'm getting a little bit worried about food, so what we're going to do is for next season, we're going to open up a couple of these fields. So in fact, let's just open those up now and yomp up these to the right amount. And hopefully we'll get kids coming in soon. Years. And this is going to be an orchard. And what did I say? Apples? Basically, we're going to have like loads of different orchards in this area and several taverns and, you know, those sorts of things are the plan. Let's start with apple, and then every year for the next 8 years I plan to open a new orchard, and I might as well actually just start doing that now. So how many? You want 3, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's an orchard there, that's an apple orchard. In fact, I'm just going to lay out a series of orchards around here because that seems like a logical thing to do, and they're going to be the biggest as they come. 15, no, 15 by 15, and it would help if I could see that one. Okay, so it's there. Right, another 15 by 15. How far down is that? That's fine, we're not going to hit that one. And we can't get one there, so where's this one? There. And another 15. No, can't get 15 by 15 in there. So we'll wait until these ones are cleared and then we'll go from there. Well, hello, Mr. I have berries and therefore I am going to sell them all to Cleo. It's the only thing you can actually make food out, beer out of there, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 4,000, so 1,250? 1,325? 25 units. Pooh, you can have 25 logs. Go. Trade that, and that should be enough to get our beer drinking empire over here ready. In fact, you know what? We need to get decent roads up there. Is this dirt or stone? That's a stone. That's a dirt. Okay, that's a stone. These are all stone. And this is all stone. Okay, so the roads there are stone. And we got our church already. Yay! We've got lots more people coming in. And our orchards being built. These are apple. We've got a nice berry thing over here. And you know what? Let's build another tavern because alcohol. Alcohol? Alcohol. Yes. And our food is a little bit down. We've got the big field open though, so we should have enough food crops next year. But I say that and it goes up again. So yeah, I haven't even put people back in fishing or in foresting yet. Mostly because the foresters, as you can see, are up 5,000. However, what I do seem to need, as a matter of urgency, is, and I'm going to go all the way down here, is another choppy person. And by choppy person, because I can't find the words, I mean a woodcutter. And I can't put it there. Put it there. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to put 2 down here. Right, so we're planning on having 4 different trees. And so they're sort of like one away from each other when something bad happens. So this one will be plum, but we're not going to work that this year. This one will be pear, but we're also not going to work that one this year. The next one should be cherry, I believe. So we've got apple, plum, pear, and cherry trees up the back there. And if this is the way it's going, so we're going to go down and then we're going to go up and around like a boss. Right, so we've got lots of trees, etc. Oh, doing quite well. Let's take a quick shifty at the mines. 3% remaining there, 10% remaining there. 86. Yeah, we're doing quite well. We don't really need to panic right now. I think as we've got some labourers coming up, I think we might be able to... 1, 2, 3. Start working on this one. Fingers crossed. So when this tavern should be apple, the next one will be plum, and the one after that will be pear, and then cherry. So we've got like some nice things happening. I still don't need you. Go away. Oh dear, outbreak of diphtheria. Who's sick? Where are you? Oh, she's already going to the doctor. Why panic game? If she's got diphtheria and she's going to the doctor, fair play to her. She doesn't appear to have infected anyone else. He doesn't appear to... His name is Florest. And he hasn't affected anyone else. What have we got? We got a village! Hooray! That means we've got 600 people in our village. You know what? On that bombshell, I'm just going to take you quickly up to the top. This is our special area. We've actually got apples producing alcohol. And yeah, we're doing quite nicely. In fact, we're almost at the alcohol limit, which shall not do. Let's go to 2,000 alcohols. 2,000 alcohols seems good to me. Does it seem good to you? 2,000. So we're now officially a village. So, I've been Zombie Cleo, this has been Banished, and this is from Lower Grumpkins, the village, class dismissed.